This is my science project, the rubber band car, and we've got it all wound up, so we're going to let it go and see how far it goes.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Welcome back. This is how the rubber band car all came together. It starts with these two popsicle sticks right here. These are the main frame and everything is attached to it. You got the back, you've got the straw on it. These straws, these are what hold the wheels. And that's really all. It's a simple design made out of household items. That's why it's so easy to make it. So after the popsicles, we went to the back. This was the second step. We had these straws right here. So we put the glue on and then we placed them. These hold the toothpicks that hold the wheels. And this is basically the start, the chain reaction that puts it forward. So we put these on and then we put the toothpicks in. So the next thing are the wheels. These wheels are bottle caps, and if you're gonna do this, you'd rather bigger bottle caps like Gatorade or a soda can, not really a regular water bottle. So we drilled holes 2 at a time and made sure they were right in the middle, because if it was a little off, then the whole car is gonna be off. So then we place the toothpicks in, and it's gotta be the perfectly right size hole. Because if the hole's too big, then they're gonna be flimsy and wobbly. So many people, they don't think this last part is very important, and that would be this screw right here. They would think it's very confusing, and most people's first read on it would be balance. But obviously there's only one, and that's not the reason why. So I'll show you real quick. This is what it does. It keeps the car in control, puts enough weight on it to just move smooth. And there it goes. You see, if it wasn't on it, it'd be very light, and it would wiggle and wobble. So this screw is a huge part. This is the last part we put on it that would stay on it, because this rubber band, you can take it off at any time. So it's not balanced. It puts enough weight to keep it in control, and that's why it's on here. The screw works. It can be any other item with good weight, but why is it a screw? Because the screw works nice with the popsicle stick. It's nice and long, and it'll stay there. So I'm about to get to the last part, which you can see right here is the rubber band, but I'm going to go over a summary of what we've gone through. The first thing was the popsicle sticks. They were the main frame, and everything was attached to them. Then we get to the back, and we have these straws. The straws hold this toothpick, which holds the wheels, and the wheels run, which obviously makes the car move. And then we have these toothpicks, front and the back. This is what holds the rubber band and makes the car go, and we have to be really careful on this back one so it did not hit the floor. So now we come down to the floor, and this is where the big part and why we needed to make this so short. You attach the rubber band to this front hook, and then you hold this up, so wind it back a little bit and then get it up. So now we have the last part of the STEM fair, and it is the poster board. We start on the right side. This is background information. This is steps, materials, and how it works, which we've already covered. So we're going to go to the middle here, which is the engineering design process. Now, I use this, but I changed it up a little bit for the project, because the first step is identify the need and constraints. Now, I already knew what I was going to do. Obviously, I had the rubber band car ready for the project. So the first step was research the problem. So I went online, found a video, and then I used that to help me. Then we go down to plan, which select a promising solution. That's where I got materials, got ready, said how was I going to do it, and then we go to create. This is probably the biggest part of the design process, because it's build a prototype. This is where like the whole thing starts. And you make it, which we did, and then you go to do test, which is test and evaluate the prototype. We had to do that a couple times, change a couple things, and then the last part, which we didn't do, is redesign as needed. So that's after you finish, you go back to it, and then you make some improvements. Now on the left side is main points. The main idea, there wasn't really a big main idea, because it's like a car. There's so much possibilities that it could have, and it's only just a little one with household items, so there isn't a huge one, but if you kept upgrading it, it'd be an actual car. So then we go to the results. So the results of the project, obviously we came out with the rubber band car. Now I was getting pretty frustrated of how a lot of the things weren't working, but eventually we kept testing and we got it. And then the conclusion, this is my poster board, this is my projects, and yeah, this is the rubber band car. So that is how this rubber band car works, and it's crazy how it's so simple with household items. It only took about 10 minutes to make, and it's so complex with these chain reactions. It wouldn't function without each part. Like this plays a part, this plays a part. They all play a part, and this rubber band is huge. It's something so simple, but it's crazy. Like if you kept upgrading this car, you would eventually get to a regular car. And that's our modern day system of travel. And that is my STEM Fair project.